Welcome back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 119 of the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm your host, Rob. I'm with my co-host, Darren. Darren, how you doing today, man?
Cannot complain. Cannot complain. The weather is actually giving us a little bit of a break today after these 90 degrees. But yeah, not too mad. Not too mad about it.
That's good. That's good.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. Um, I just came back from a wedding, so I'm happy about that. Shout out to my friends Michael and Melanie for getting married. Um,
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Wish them
Um,
a long, happy marriage.
definitely, I just wanted to say I was very honored to be one of the groomsmen, and I was very honored to be part of the wedding. So shout out to them. All right. On to other things. We need to get into our topics today. As y'all can see, Ellie's not here this week, but he will be back next week to hash it out with us. All right.
Yeah.
But today we're going to start with some fun. We're going to do some report cards, some rap report cards. But these are specifically Atlanta rap report cards. So Darren, do you have any guesses for the list at all?
I mean, I just saw a little bit of it, but
Who do you think's
I
making
didn't
honor
really
roll?
I didn't really dig into it just now. But it sounded like it's modern day rappers, right? Not the
Yeah.
old.
Everybody's like rapping now.
It's crazy to say that Ti and Young Jeezy and them is old now, Ludacris and them.
I mean,
Uh,
do they put out music?
Fair. 2 Chainz probably still do though. I ain't.
I've
I
heard
don't
Two
think.
Chains. I was in a second. I'm being 100 with you.
All right, but we can discuss that another time. Okay, go ahead. Look, I guarantee you, he has an album within the past 3 years.
So help me, God. That's probably the last one I saw too. Oh, Dope Don't Sell. Okay, I didn't listen to this one.
So either way, anyway, um, I'm interested to get into this list because this is about to be very interesting.
Before we
But
get into the list, one more thing about Two Chains. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music is a classic. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't think nobody doubts that. Oh,
Uh,
actually, people might doubt that.
all right, just give me 1 second here. Yeah, Darren, do you have any guess of who's going to make honor roll?
Baby and Future.
Maybe in
Oh,
future. Do you think anybody's going to flunk out of school?
stop. Man, no, not at all.
All right, we'll see. I think
Atlanta
somebody's
is
going to. Go ahead.
Atlanta is naturally a place that carries their own people, so never flunking. No child left behind type shit.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get into the list.
Russ is from Atlanta.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Because you're a racist, just because he's white.
No, I just did not know where he was from. I
Um,
respect it.
that explains a lot, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get into this list. Who you want to start with?
Let's just go top to bottom.
Nah,
Little Baby.
let's
We'll
just
just skip the rappers we don't know. Or you
let's
haven't
just
listened to.
for sure. All right.
Go ahead.
Lyricism 9, impact 10, cadence 8. Ooh, now that's kind of disrespectful. I think Lil Baby he got his own cadence. So I think you kind of got to keep. Uh, all right, I'm not gonna argue at 8. Flow 10, catalog 8. Bro, this is kind of
Consistency is so. In my opinion, it should be a 9 because there was only like one album people really didn't care for,
okay.
and from song to
Style
song, he's pretty consistent.
style 7. Like, what are we talking about here?
Because I'm talking about consistency.
I'm talking about style.
What is I don't what does that mean?
What does style mean? That's what I'm asking. What does style mean?
I like his style.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Music videos 8. I fuck with his music videos. They're not over the top. Beat selection 10. Branding 10. Originality. Okay. I don't know. I think they're trying to say he's not original because the baby had the same name recently. I think they came out at the same time. I don't know.
Um,
Versatility.
he has a
You
Lil.
know.
So hold on, Darren. He has Lil, which is not original.
Okay.
Baby is not original in hip hop or in black music in general either.
Okay. Versatility. That.
He got a B. I don't know. He had a couple C's in there, like in science, where I didn't care for, but I don't know.
We can't go through this whole thing. There's
No, we're
no
just
way.
gonna go to people who we like. All right, Future killed it.
Lyricism 7.
Which it probably
Impact.
should be lower. Let's be honest.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a
Uh,
6.
for Atlanta. Okay, let me stop. Impact. 10. Cadence 10. Flow 10. Catalog 10. Consistency 10. Style 10. Music videos 10. Beat selection 10. Branding 10. I don't disagree with any of that shit. I think he's yeah. I don't. Do you?
No, I can't.
Yeah,
Future
it's hard to
just
fight it.
Future just is just banger, 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 banger. He never disappoints, Loki.
Yeah, and originality at 8. I'm cool with that. 9 of versatility. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That was probably the most solid one so far, to be honest with you. Just because I didn't understand style for Little Baby, but that's just me. 21 Savage, 21.
Lyricism 9.
Yeah, he be spitting.
Impact 10.
Yeah,
Cadence 10. Flow 10.
yeah.
Catalog 8.
Wait. Yeah, catalog 8. Yep. Uh, uh,
Consistency 7. Do you think he's not super consistent?
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Style 6.
Okay, cool with that.
So what is style? Is style like how they dress, or is it
I'm
like
guessing it's how. Yeah, I'm guessing it's
how
the
they present
overall.
themselves?
Yeah, yeah. He presents himself as a savage. Any person with that presents himself as a savage is going to get a lower score in that category, right?
I guess, and he
But
has a
see,
face
here's the
tattoo.
thing that's fucked up about that. You go down 2 more from him. Style, Quavo got 3. That don't make no damn sense to me.
Well, we gotta wait till we get to K because they kind of dog Quavo.
This dude, Dejan Paul, I wonder if he's from Atlanta.
All right, we can't be skipping around. Where are we at
All
on
right.
21 Savage?
Style. Music
6.
videos,
Music videos
8.
8. He has some really good music videos.
Yeah, 100%.
Beat selection. He was with Metro Boomin like for like what 3 albums now?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And the 20, and then Drake. Yeah.
So let's
Brandy.
versatility. They give him a 5
I'm cool with that.
because he does
Maybe
basically the
should be a
same thing.
little, maybe he should be a little bit lower, but yeah. Yeah. I think you can't dog him completely because there are certain songs he can jump on that you're like, what? But it's not him switching up the flow or crazy or nothing like that. 21's probably my favorite person on this list, to be honest
All
with
right,
you.
who do you want to skip to?
Let's do these. I mean, we can just do these top. Let's do these two together. Offset versus Quavo.
All
You
right,
cool with that?
lyricism 7.
Quavo got 6.
Yep.
I'm cool with that. I'll probably boost Offset probably to an 8. But that's just me. Impact 10-10. Part of the same person. Part of the same gang. So I can't believe. So I can't fight that. Cadence 8-10. Okay. Yeah, Quavo live on the flow. So I get it. And speaking of 8-10 for the flow, Quavo.
Catalog.
5.
What's that
I'm
talking
sorry,
about?
what's up?
Do you agree with that catalog statement?
Catalog?
Yeah, because is this as the Amigos? Is this as like individuals?
I think they're gonna throw both together.
So do you agree with that then?
I would say Offset probably had a better album, but I didn't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I don't know, cause Quavo got some shit with Takeoff. That's you know, that album was fucking fire. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Style.
Consistency. You said what?
Style.
Oh, we skipping consistency.
Oh, consistency. They've had long breaks.
Yeah, but I would still give probably Quavo more consistency over Offset. I think Offset's more consistent on features right now. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We can go style.
10-3.
I don't get that. I'm sorry. I just don't get it.
Music videos 10-7. Beat selection 10-10. Branding 10-7. Offset.
Understand.
Originality 10-10. Versatility 10-8-8. So Offset, it looks like Offset finished with the 76 a C, and Quavo finished with the 65 D minus.
Yeah, there's some off with that. He must be holding something. He must be a little bit biased.
Hey, he can still play for the football team, right?
Yeah. Can we just talk about how Yachty got an 10 on impact, 10 on music videos, 10 on beat selection, 10 on. I get branding, so I'm not gonna.
Yachty's
But
nice, bro. Yachty's underrated.
mainly impact. I think that's the one where I'm getting.
Well, but they did it right though. Lyricism was a 5. That's true. Cadence is a 5. A lot of people don't like his voice. Flow's a 4. He got low scores in the places he needed to get low scores.
Yeah, I guess.
And he still finished with
Anybody
a C. Yachty's still like a 5. I started listening to more Yachty recently. I want to know why Playboi Carti got shitted on. He wrote one of the greatest mumble rap albums ever.
Impact is crazy. Okay, you gave him a 10 for impact. Where do you disagree?
Okay, let's see. I like his cadence.
So
His
the
catalog should
cadence,
probably be a 7.
so the cadence is a 3 for the people that can't see, and you think it should be a what? Cadence.
Probably like a 5, 6. For sake of argument, 5.
All right, so that boosts from 1257, and the catalog you'll boost to what?
A 7.
58. Still F. You fighting for this D minus.
That's
Yeah,
all I
bro.
got.
Yeah, bro. He's still a D. I mean, he's still a F. So regardless, you can't argue it. I think lot. Can we skip the lotto real quick?
Yeah.
Lotto lyricism, not too
Where's she
bad.
at?
Impact, trash. Impact 7, my fault, not trash.
I
Cadence
found her.
7, flow 7, catalog 5, consistency 7, style 9, music videos 10 because they always got some. Let me stop. Beat selection 8, branding 8, originality 6. I would probably turn that down a little bit, and then versatility 6. Yeah.
Ooh, I found the worst one there. Oh no, I found an even worse one.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You see it?
I know we're not going legit.
No, Omeretta.
I don't even know who that is.
We
They
gotta look
fucked
him
up.
up. They gave him a 45.
All right, it was like a 45. God dang. Okay, wait. I don't even know who this person is, so I can't judge none of this. But
My boy rested well.
Yeah. I gotta understand this Jit one though.
All right, let's go
Lyricism
through it.
10, 7 impact. Okay, fair. Cadence 9. Uh, I don't. It's high, but I'll probably boost it one more. Flow of. Oh, now you're drunk. Now you're drunk. I found it. Now you're drunk. Now you're drunk. Catalog 6, I can't really debate it if you don't really listen to him. Consistency 7, dog, no, you gotta boost that up a little bit more. You're fucking crazy. Style 8, that's his own style. I mean, I don't get the style thing. I just don't get the style one. Music videos 9, 10 beat selection, 7 branding. I get that. 9 originality, and then versatility 8. I think you, yeah, bro, you're drunk. I think this person's a little bit drunk. He ends up with a B in my book, solid B. If I'm just staying in the parameters of this list, I think at least a B. That's wild to me.
Look
This
at
is
Two
an
Chains.
interesting list.
2 Chains killed it.
Yeah, because 2 Chainz is the 2 Chainz got the second best score on this list. Future.
I think if rappers had 2K ratings, this is what they would look like.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you with my impact.
So a
Nah.
couple of just names I'm gonna throw out there. What do you think Drake would score
Um,
on your list? That's what I mean.
lyricism 9, impact 10, cadence 10, flow 10, catalog um consistent. I'll say 9. Consistency 10 or 9. One of those two. Style
You might as well just make it a 10.
7 to 8. I don't really. It doesn't matter. Like his style doesn't matter to me. Music videos. That's what I'm saying. Style is the hardest one to actually judge. Music videos. Um, bro, he's had such a long run. It's hard to judge.
I'll give it a 10, honestly.
I can guarantee you, I can find some. Like, I'll better find you love in the music video. You like that one?
I don't think I know that one. It's on my head.
Yeah, there's a lot of over music video.
I like that one.
Best ever had music video.
I hated that one.
Thank you. See, there's ones that you could be like, I don't know. There's like, so I give him a solid 8 or a 9 right there.
But
Beat
in his
selection.
defense on that one, that Kanye directed that music video,
I thought he
and that
just
was
did.
like his first song ever, or something. At least his
I don't
first
know.
hit.
I don't know. I don't know. Beat selection
Well, Drake's
probably.
getting A basically, right?
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
he's yeah, yeah. I don't know why you automatically went to Drake though. We couldn't talk about somebody else. We couldn't say just throw somebody
Chance the
random in.
Rapper.
That is hard as fuck.
Lyricism.
Consistency is a solid 3. Consistency is a solid 3. Solid 3 or 2. Lyricism, I give him a 8 or 9. 7.
Impact.
7 or 8. I don't know.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna keep track of this. 7. All right.
Let's give him 8. I'm sorry. Let's give him 8 on lyricism. Impact. He had a impact, but it flew right out the window. Uh, 7.
7 for
Cadence.
Impact.
Yep. Cadence. 8. Flow. 8. Catalog. I'm gotta be strict on him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, he's gonna score a solid. He had that one. It's not a bad album, but I gotta agree with I gotta go with what everybody else say too. So I'm gonna probably say his catalog is a 7 or 8. Am I wrong in saying that?
His catalog. If you're including
Yeah,
the
I would.
mixtapes, those mixtapes were incredible.
Well, he had the one with the clouds. Then he had acid rap, and then it was like 10 days suspension or something like that, and then acid rap, and then
10-day suspension.
yeah, just pull up his catalog real quick. No, just pull up Chance's catalog in general. Bro, you ain't have to type in Cal. I'm sure it would have popped it up. So the coloring book and acid rap are my two favorite things on here. He has a thing with his one group that's kind of dope, but to be real with you, bro, like I've never listened to 10 Day. I've I don't know what Free is off the top of my head. I don't know what Merry Christmas, Little Mama is. If you scroll up, the Big Day, I think, like, let's be real, like, nah. So
Dog
no,
shit. Horrible.
his catalog is not as phenomenal as we want it to be. He just has amazing parts in that, like, where we be like, oh, bro, those are solid. If those stand by itself, if we just literally put acid rap and not 10 Day. I haven't listened to 10 Day for anybody who's listening. Acid
People
rap
love
and the
today.
coloring book. But if you put acid rap and coloring book together, it's like, all right, yeah, these are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but yeah, his one album sucks. The one album he does have does suck.
It's just too many songs, bro. Somebody should have told him, bro, cut this shit down, please. Just make another album 2 weeks later, please. I don't care. Just don't 20 how many songs was on that?
Which one? Big Day?
Yes. It was just too many songs. It wasn't even a bad album if he would have just concised it down.
22.
22 songs, bro.
70,
You know how you
an
know how
hour, 17 minutes.
an hour and 17 minutes, bro. Do you know how hard it was for me to understand where I was at in the album so many times? I'll be like, yo, I don't know which song I like the best because if it's followed by some trash that I don't like, no disrespect. If it's followed by something that I don't like, I don't even know what to go back to listen to. Like it's just one of those like I got convoluted so much. It felt like a money grab to me.
Probably it worked. I don't know. People definitely listened to it, but then it got trash. But
What
my
happened
thing
with his
is,
tour? What happened with his tour? You
that's what I was about
remember?
to go to. Yeah, the album was so bad, and people trashed it so much. He was trying to go on tour for the album, and that basically more or less they didn't sell enough tickets, so they had to cancel the tour because people they just didn't like the album. They said that he talked too much about loving his wife on the album, and we just stopped
It's
caring.
not to me. It's not even about that shit, bro. Like I don't even care about that. It was just to concise something like that just didn't make it made sense. But bro, trim that shit down. I understand. And here's the thing: you just went to a wedding, right?
Yep.
This is great. This is a great segue. I love how shit just connects like this. But you just went to a wedding like a couple days ago. You heard a lot of songs played by the DJ, right?
Yep.
It seems like he took his wedding day and then was like, "I'm gonna make songs for every song that's on my wedding day." And then that shit is like a 75 songs though. Most rappers like they make a lot of songs for an album. And I think he like somebody was like, yo, you gotta trim this down. When he got trimmed down, it turned out to be 22 songs. And it's like, bro, no, like this is not trimmed. Like this is not trimmed down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen the playlist for weddings, bro. Like them joints go long. They are long, long like playlists. And it just seemed like he did exactly what I just said. And it wasn't a bad album. It wasn't a terrible album. It was just some songs that you would be like, bro, why would you follow this up with that? Dang, man. I went back to that album probably 2 or 3 times. And I'm mad about it. I'm mad because I actually really
It's
wanted to
Chance the
like it.
Rapper, the Todd Gurley of hip hop.
That's not a bad comparison. He didn't win the Super Bowl, but he won the Super Bowl. He got the Grammy.
He got the Grammy for Coloring Book, right?
Yeah, yeah. Ultimately, he got it.
Coloring Book was amazing though. Did I tell you about the story of me jumping around in the dark to Coloring Book?
That's something that you might want to keep to yourself. Where you're literally on a
Darren,
podcast.
I felt the spirit of God when I would listen to Coloring Book. I went to the concert when he came to Columbus. That album was fantastic. I thought that album was mind blowing. Then he put up that crap, and I was just like, yeah, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What was the first song on Acid Rap?
Good ass intro.
That's the song I got introduced to Chance. When I first heard that song, on my brother's iPod that was illegally downloaded, I thought, wow, this nigga Chance the Rapper is the
You
truth.
could not illegally download this. He was not getting paid for it regardless. The first song that I've heard from him, oh, it's Juice.
Word.
Yeah, I got Juice, Juice. Yeah, that's just fire.
All right, you got any more rappers before we move on?
Oh no, no, we don't gotta. I feel like we spent a good amount of time on this.
All right, now we gotta talk about our boy Shannon Sharp. All right, Darren, what do we know about Shannon Sharp leaving Undisputed so far?
If we gotta go straight into that, can I just say that I really love the show Undisputed. I really want to say that, but so there's a lot I can speak about on this topic, right? Where do you want to actually? Where do you want to start? I'll just go. Where do you want to start?
Let's start from the beginning. Why do we think Shannon's leaving Undisputed?
Um, so there were multiple things on camera that had to happen. That happened that you can see, like, man, bro, this is crazy. Like, you got to chill out with this. And between these two, but it was mainly coming from Skip to Shannon, in my opinion, like just being interrupted and things like that. And yeah, and I think after a while, you just can't. You really wonder why are you dealing with this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And is it just because I'm in a contract, or is it one of those like? Because to me, the biggest news is that, and I think to everybody, it's not the fact that he's leaving the show. Because if the contract just didn't get read up, if he just didn't want to re-sign a contract, it is what it is. It's the fact that he bought out his contract with Fox. You know, like I think that's the biggest news. And it was just fiery moments on TV. Like this one is going to stay right here, where after the Bills safety, Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field. Like, Skip put out that tweet that said, pretty much, okay, but when is the game going to be? Actually, is this the tweet? No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how this late in the season, the game's magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which is suddenly seems irrelevant. So, taking out of context or whatever, or just put it into Skip's context, we probably shouldn't be saying that. Shannon Sharp missed the next day's episode and then showed up uh, Tuesday's episode, I believe, and he was trying to get through a monologue real quick, just trying to say um, there was a lot of people's opinions of why I wasn't there. But you gotta remember, bro, like Shannon played the sport of football, so seeing that shit and you actually played it, it hits most people different when you actually play that sport at that level. Um, Especially, bro, he's getting revived on the field. Not to go back into that moment, but I think he was wanted Skip Bayless to take it down, but if he wasn't going to take it down, he was like whatever. But he was just trying to get through a monologue that said it shouldn't be about Skip Bayless's tweet; it should be about Damar Hamlin and going forward. But he couldn't even get through. Essentially, what I just said. That was the last straw. That was the last straw. I would say there was multiple before that. You got to remember the Tom Brady one. I don't know if actually that might have been the last straw. The Tom Brady Tom your Hall of Fame rings don't mean nothing to Tom Brady's rings or something like that.
yeah, I remember
Essentially,
that was kind of disrespectful.
yeah. Essentially, like no, he's better than you at your sport any day. He's like, wait, you will belittle me to prop him up, and which is like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like now you just tripping. Now like we don't do that here. Yeah, first off, I'm not comparing no tight end to no quarterback any day of the week personally. It's just not how it's done. But yeah,
Do you understand what Skip was trying to say though?
Skip get too fiery into the topic. And here's another thing I was gonna say is that to his credit, Skip Bayless did kind of create the sports debate show. So he does have a lot of autonomy around certain sports shows because of his creation, essentially, right?
True.
And um, it is what it is, man. It just ultimately you gotta respect the people you work with, especially on camera. Don't disrespect nobody on camera. Um, and yeah, I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I don't know. They're talking about who's going to replace him. There was a list, and they had like Tim Tebow on it. I thought that shit was fucking funny. They had Tom Brady on it, which is not going to happen. Nick Wright, um, Ocho Cinco. I thought that would be an interesting one
I would
to
love to see
replace
Chad
him.
Johnson on a TV show. I might have to. I'm gonna tune into that every morning.
Yeah, but I don't know what's next for Shannon. I think he's honestly he made his bones right now. Like it's one of those like, yeah, you did great on the field, but the second act for him right now is really starting to show that he's really, 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 really good at what he does. And it's because that experience, man. He knows what he did on the field. He can argue with the best of them.
Right on. I hope he goes to First Take. Even if it's like a once a week thing, even though I want him to be there more than that, I think it'd be great for their rotation thing that they're doing. You got anything else to say about our man Shannon Sharp, the GOAT?
Um, I don't care where he goes. I'm just gonna watch it wherever he goes. I just hope he stays on some type of TV or um podcast so I can still watch him. Like dude's like really interesting when it comes especially to sports. He just has a good take, especially when it comes to football. Why do I let Rob just
This chick's a UFC fighter. This chick's a wrestler.
okay? What is this article?
I don't know, something about white women being naked, starting at OnlyFans.
Why, Rob? Why? Why are we here? Why
I
are
just
we
clicked
here?
on it.
Anyway, yeah, Shannon Sharp goes somewhere. Good,
Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
definitely.
All right, so this is why black people shouldn't use VR.
You just got click him.
Give me a second. I'm trying to fix your box.
Yeah.
Did he duck?
I think they were pissed. I think they were pissed. Nah, I think he works there, and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, what? First off, we get that it's meant to be real, but it's not. It's not real. Like, it's not real. Stop, stop, stop. That come off the game with Monster Pike. That's fucked up. With the Scooby Doo sound effect. Wait, wait. Go back, play that one.
There's so much shit here, bro.
I
I don't get it, man. Like,
The internet, bro. The internet.
are they pissed at her?
I mean, of
Did
course
she
you
break
are. Like,
something? That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But ultimately, you can't react like that. Hey, go back real quick. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. She is connected to something up there. I don't know. I think you gotta remember, bro. This is expensive as equipment, bro. You can't be just you can't do this.
I'm trying to figure out if she got taken out or not.
Oh man,
That's
you gotta love it.
I don't even know how to explain that video. That video was wild.
Yeah, man.
All right.
This is a continuation of a topic that we did before. I think that list went up to like 230, 270, maybe. This list got up to 400 something. Let's go ahead. I hate wait, I hate niggas who sit at the bar and move little mama down. So apparently this
Niggas can't
lady,
sit at the bar.
I mean Patron, according to Patron Cool Girl underscore D on Twitter, she hate niggas that stand at the yeah,
Move, little mama.
yeah.
Why?
This is exactly
So
what
that's feminine.
I don't know where else she's supposed to stand. You can't be on the dance floor.
Wait,
You
it's
can't.
feminine. This sit at the bar.
I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know what this lady's thinking. I don't know what she's thinking. But apparently she hates this. So can you go back to the top of this list? I want to get the exact. It's that listen to Drewski. Things masculine men aren't allowed to do according to social media. So of course this is the same list I think, and it keeps going. Not cry. Be creative. Sleep on your stomach. Drink pink lemonade. Order Starbucks. Smoke hookah. Text with emojis. Be excited to see your boys. Uh, order fruit drinks. Use umbrellas. Run for the bus. You can't run for the bus. Blow on hot food slash liquids. Not cry. Cry. Okay, let's just keep going now. Look too responsible. That's wild. Be sure to be abstinent. Have have high Snapchat scores. I don't know what that is.
I don't know how they get points, but yeah, that you get scores on Snapchat.
Work a 9 to 5. Apparently, you can't work. They expect you to survive. Have a birthday in the springtime. Damn, bro. Shit. That's fucked up. I can't have my birthday in the springtime? That's fucked up. Sleep with your pillows. Sleep with pillows. Stand up for wave at the sporting event. Dang, bro. This is wild. Acknowledging the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's WWE.
Drink a pina colada. Wear ankle socks. Look at other men's hands in the gym. I mean, this one is kind of fair.
Bro, acknowledging the tribal chief Roman Reigns is hilarious.
Buy Beyonce concert tickets? You can't do that. That's fucked up.
They spelled by wrong.
Hmm. Dipping your toe in any body of water to check the temperature.
Yeah, that's kind of gay. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Just put your whole foot in that bitch.
You fucking crazy, bro. You can do what you want, bro.
It's feminine though.
Spell your name with balloons on your birthday. I mean, this one makes sense. Okay. Wait. Attempting to copy me and steal the list. The fact that I even have to put this here is so funny. Oh, this is funny. This is funny, bro. You want to keep going? playing frisbee, owning a bonnet, take part in yoga classes, work as a waiter, wear a tank top, posting a quote, have thunder thighs, listen, invite a woman into your house. You can't invite a woman into your house? You can't drink water. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You can't sit at the bar either, so I don't know what you're supposed to do. Ask dumb questions on Twitter after 12 p.m. Like any post on social media. Exists. All right, man, you can play this out.
Be too pretty.
Closing the drawer with your hips. Being
Yeah,
sick in a metaphorical sense.
that's pretty zesty. I'm gonna be honest with you, there.
What? Just being like, boom. I understand
There,
that
look
because
at
you got
488.
pain.
Look at 488.
Uploading your face on 2K. I mean, I've never done that, so I'm not. That's wild though. Cutting your food before you eat.
That's not familiar.
So this list is almost at 500. We're not still in this man's list, but that's wild.
All right.
Internet is chill.
So I found this video online called "Black Women We Need to Talk" by the Conscious Bay. So I just wanted to listen to a couple minutes of this and see what she has to say.
Skipping ahead, right?
So I posted
Yeah, we're gonna skip through it.
something on the Conscious Bay Instagram. If you're not following, please go follow the Conscious Bay. Points that I feel are contributing to the discourse of our perception of it's been painted for us as Black women to work against us as Black women. So nonetheless, because of this perception of who we are in the world, we can't focus on our full potential, our full divine potential. Most of us are spending a lot of time defending, fighting the world. When I say defending, I mean defending ourselves, proving ourselves. And honestly, this is what I feel is keeping us from our divine destiny. So in this video, I want to cover 3 main points that I feel are contributing to the discourse of our image. All of these points are unrelated but related, and I do feel they need to be addressed. So with that being said, let's have an unfiltered conversation. So my first point is we continue to promote hoe culture, HOE culture. I'm not the fun police. I don't believe that we as adults can't have entertainment that make us feel good and, sexy, independent, strong as women, whatever. However, I remember when I was growing up and how certain things just weren't for public consumption. Nowadays, there's a deep level of vulgarity intertwined in all of the words, all of the visuals, all of the outfits, the actions of your average woman, your prominent women in society that ultimately have influenced these very promiscuous movements. And we just don't call it out on a grand level. And if we're going to continue to ignore this fact, we will never begin to draw back our power as a Black womanhood, the divinely ordained first women of the world. We setting the standard for class, respect, and beauty. There's nothing sacred anymore. Everything is out in the open. Our voice, everything we say has to be so vulgar. Our body, everything has to be seen. We say the first thing that comes to our mind without really thinking about the repercussions. And the worst part is nowadays things are just being justified through the lens of women empowerment. But of course, I have to contest what is so empowering about exposing yourself on camera, showing the world your body. What is empowering about degrading your men through words and actions? And when I say our men, I mean Black men. And I understand this isn't all of us, but even with those of us who may disagree, we don't speak up. We don't say, wow, this is wrong. This is too much, on a grand level. I'm not talking about in the comments.
Yep.
I'm
right there with you.
We're not showing the video, but
Yep,
this
yep.
video is wild as fuck.
Yeah, this month. Yeah. That is. Look, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If we could just talk on this point because it sounds like she has 3 points in this video. I want to get to the next point, and if you just want to talk on this point, I actually
ahead.
agree with her.
Go
Like,
ahead. Okay.
like what you just saw made us stop the video, bro. Like think about that. Like we guys, like we like, yo, whoa. Like at first we're like, okay, it's Ice Spice twerking. It's
No, that was Meg.
this.
Oh
It's,
no, okay. That's what
no,
you said.
no. I'm talking about before.
Oh yeah.
Before it's like it's Ice Spice twerking, it's this girl twerking, and then it's Meg twerking, and Cardi B on stage with Meg, and then you see them turn the mic pretty much to being. It's like yo. There's children watching, y'all. Like,
No, there's a ton of
hold
little
on.
girls that go to those concerts.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
So my question to you, Darren, that's going to get us canceled for the episode. What's your favorite type of black woman that's on the screen right now? Do you like the ghetto black woman? Do you like the bitter black woman? Do you like the hypersexual black woman? The aggressive black woman?
dog, none
Or
of
the
these,
angry
bro.
black woman?
Dog, none of these, bro. None of them. None of them. Not one of them.
Which stereotype's your favorite?
None of them. None of them. None of them.
I like
I
Meg.
don't, bro. And I can explain to you why.
Go ahead.
I'm never gonna relate to a girl who's ghetto.
All right.
Period. I'm never gonna be able to like. There's like things that we go through that we can like compare, but like kind of what me and you was watching before. If I can't tell you what to do and you just like respond in a way of in a sense of a caring thing, not like a make me a sandwich lady, like more of a like no, don't wear that type thing outside, or don't get that tattoo in your face type thing. If you go ahead and do it, like I would never be able to like stay with you. There's no way. Bitter. I'm not here to fight your past. I'm not here to fight your past. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Hypersexual. I don't want every fucking man in the world to know what my girl looks like naked. That shit would piss me the fuck off. I was actually just watching a video of a streamer. His aunt, fine ass aunt, was literally posting on OnlyFans, and he's getting shit ton of Twitter things about it. And he's literally having a real conversation with her. Like, yo, can you please like stop this shit? She's like, nah, like you just have to deal with it. And it's like, dog, that's a kid, bro. He's a kid and he's a streamer. Like, you can't like it's to me, I understand everybody gotta live, but if you just living off your body, that's you. And I just don't agree with that. Aggressive. I'm let's be real, bro. I'm just too peaceful of a person for aggressive because I would be the first. I reflect what people are back, and if you're aggressive, I promise you, it. That's the type of thing that lands you in jail, lands black men in jail. Just saying, angry.
And well, hold on
Sponsored
before
conversation.
we move on, Darren, about the aggressive. She's been known to break into Blueface's house, cut herself, and write her blood "I love you" on the walls.
Yeah, that's like either she's going to go to jail or I'm going to go to jail, and I'm not okay with either one because I would have put myself in that situation. I lie. I take accountability. Angry. Um, Once again, it goes with bitter, bro. I'm. What are you mad about? I'm not here to fight your motherfucking. What's the faces?
What's your faces?
I'm not here to fight.
Oh, fight your past. It just says angry. Maybe she's just mad all the time. Hey, Darren, you know what we should do?
That.
I'm gonna get us in trouble. You know what we should do? We should match the girl to the stereotype from all the girls at TP.
No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm absolutely not doing this. I don't know what Rob is talking about anymore, y'all. But yeah, can we continue with the rest of the rest of her points real quick?
Yeah, let's.
That
I'm gonna go find it real quick.
was a good one. I mean, I think most men would agree that they don't want their wife to be seen by every man like that. What was the next one?
I don't know. I can't find it. We'll just stop right here.
We continue to put down our black men. One of my spiritual mentors always says, we are allowing the algorithm to create consciousness, the technological algorithm, meaning we are allowing social media, the internet, entertainment, movies, commercials, all of it to destroy the image and dichotomy between black men and women. And we, in the last 10 years, have put on a bow on top of that problem by continuing to negatively speak about our men for the sake of public consumption and entertainment. And let me be clear, I know that this is a two-sided wound. I know it's words being flown on both ends, but I'm talking about us right now. Ultimately, we are making the relationship between Black women and men less and less desirable, by talking about, by degrading and psychologically erasing the value of the Black man in our mind, our words, our actions. And with that, justifying it further by attacking each other with the images and perceptions systematically created for both of our demise. So you hear too many Black men in jail. All Black men cheat. There are no good Black men left. They don't love Black women. All of these narratives, but let me tell you that I don't care about what they say. And I say they, meaning the algorithm.
All right. I mean, words mean something, right? In general.
Yeah.
And like she said, I agree with this on both sides. And I another thing I would say is I definitely seen a rise in this ever since like the rest in peace Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fits and stuff like that. The podcast that focus specifically on relationships
Right.
between people. And it's kind of disgusting on both sides, bro. It really is, because some of these podcasts are legitimately just trying to help the opposite sex to understand what the opposite sex thinks like, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But then when it gets to people calling out people of their names and shit like that, it's like, all right, this is not functional no more. We can't just go straight to this violence and violent words and stuff like that. It's got to be more. All right, it's got to be you got two ears and one mouth. Like
Right.
use it just like that. If somebody's saying something, listen to it. Like for example, if I'm sitting around the table of women that are half naked and they say they just are going to continue to dress like this no matter what, I'm not going to preach to you and try to change who you are. I'm just going to tell you what men think. That, like, point blank period. I'm not going to call you out of your name because of that. It's on both sides. It's on both sides.
All right. This is the next one.
As a Black woman, my last point is we don't know our purpose as individuals. We don't know our purpose as a Black womanhood. And I'll say it like this. We are in a matrix, in a loop. Most of the time we're working towards an image of success that isn't even ours. That image was put there and reiterated by society over and over, our sometimes, in our families, degree, apartment, success, this, that, luxury, whatever. I'm not talking about this.
Well, these pictures
There's nothing
are crazy,
wrong with
man.
that, but I'm not talking about that specifically, right? I'm talking about the glorification of someone else's idea of success and not your own. I find that most of the time we're focusing on that while we have no morality, no spirituality, no individual relationships outside of the church with God, no knowledge of the universe and its laws, no true understanding of ourselves and who we are and what we like, And instead of trying to figure it out, we continue to run this race towards an image of success that we didn't even put in our own mind. In my opinion, though, this way of being is you not having informed yourself of who you truly are. So,
I'm ready. So ultimately, I think this is the
Before you get
identity
into
crisis
that,
out.
Is that Gabby Union?
I don't know. Nah, I don't think she that thick. We talking about the top of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she that thick, dog. I could be wrong, but I don't think she that thick. I could be wrong. Comment down below and think if you think who that is. I don't know if you're showing this on screen still.
I'll
not
show it real
showing.
quick.
But ultimately, I agree with her from this standpoint because this is the identity crisis that most Black people are facing. But ultimately, I want people to really, 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 really think about this. What is the definition of success to your people, your grandma at your age? Then, like, so when my grandma, I'm 30. My grandparents, for me, it'd be more so my grandpa, but what was the definition of success for him at that age? And keep going back for that, for Black people, I think that is something that is very important. I think I think you gotta know. You just gotta know who you want, what you want, and if you gotta understand what you want long term. If it's just money for a short, like if you want short term success that leads to a lot of money, great for you. But are you willing to sacrifice your future for that? But what you something else that you want in your future? Because it's really a give and take world, man. It's just really a give and take world. But if you don't know if you don't know yourself, how can you possibly know what's going to make you happy in the long term? You can only think about what's going to make you happy right now, right?
Preach.
And I think that's what she's saying right here. I think she's saying where there's a narrative. Like maybe it's not just the like let's take out the three women that are showing obviously a lot of skin, right? The luxury. A lot of black women want a lot of. I'm trying to be very down the line with this because I don't know. I'm not trying to say everybody wants this, but the independent. I want to live by myself. I want money, and I want to drive a nice car and shit. Right there, right? It's like that's cool, but I've really been starting to understand this. You got to understand from the other person point of view of what they're looking at. If you drive a nice car, live in a nice spot, and you're doing great for yourself, what purpose does a guy serve in your life? And I'm not saying just from a pure, you would say protection. All right, that's great, protection, but this goes back to what she was saying before. Are you going to put him down because he doesn't make as much money for you? Make as much money as you, essentially. Or are you okay with being the breadwinner and still being respectful to the person who's actually the protection? Because ultimately, let's be real, Rob, if the US dollar collapses, if everything collapses in general, it's about who has guns, right? Who is able to protect themselves and their families, right?
Right.
It's not about what you have. Fuck a car. Fuck that car. If you can't stop at the gas station and put gas in it because everybody's gonna rob you, what the fuck does it matter? So ultimately, what I'm trying to say is know what you want in the long term, and you do that by knowing yourself. I feel like I said that in the most longest way possible. Please, Rob, can you say something? Because I feel like I really just took over this whole topic.
All these bitches on screen look crazy.
I felt like I had. Okay, Rob, go ahead. Why? Go ahead.
They got all the titties out. They got all their ass out. They got the money. Got the cars. Here's my thing, Darren. I think I'm gonna try to simplify everything you just said. What have we say music and culture has a big effect on people? What has been the biggest thing hip hop music, especially music videos, have done these past like 20 years? You tell me you didn't want to look like Drake talking about 25 cent on 25 mil. It's like a perception that they put out there that's just really fucking cool. That's put over music. Now, those are the perception of dudes, but the money, the jewels, the girls. What's the perception of women? They did it to themselves. That's all I've got to say. They did it to themselves. And as long as they're getting money, they don't care. The worst part about it is the women like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all these chicks have husbands. So they're talking about all this sexual independence and all these things like that.
Yeah.
But it's like they're living a different life behind the scenes. That's just their perception. What's the word? Their character, if you will.
It's crazy because ultimately, this lady, the Conscious Bay, which I like her channel already.
Right.
I think she's just speaking from a place of love, though. You know what I mean? Love and self reflection, ultimately.
And the crazy part is, I guarantee Nicki and them would agree with her.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe they won't. How do you hold yourself accountable for what you? I don't know, man. There's a movie about to come out called Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
This man created. I'm not trying to spoil the movie, nobody. but he created essentially was a big part of the creation of the nuclear and atom bomb, right? And you got to think about how that fucks with you later in your life. That you just essentially genocide a lot of people like that, and you welcome that shit into the world because there's more of those bombs now than obviously at that time, right? How do how much do you hold yourself accountable for portraying something just to get money? Like, but knowing the damage it's going to do to people that look like you.
I don't think they care.
Honestly, this is America, so I don't know if I'll blame them for not caring. But this is also, like I said, like I said, this is the battle that most black people have to fight.
So
America.
here's another question I would ask. We talk about the minorities and groups. Usually the Jewish people getting together and uplifting themselves. Women kind of talk shit about each other. Women,
Black
you really
women,
don't see,
black women.
bro. All women. Like, have you ever seen Mean Girls?
Yeah,
I know that's a
great,
movie.
great movie.
Great movie. But all women, they do that. They attack each other. They put each other down. They don't work with each other to bring each other up.
I think there needs to be more. I think there's examples out there that obviously, like for example, Jalen Hurts team got
Yeah.
him that contract. That was an all-female team, right?
Mhm.
So, like, I agree with you, and I also disagree with you. There's times that it does work.
No. I'm not saying that there's nobody out there that does it. I'm saying the perception of right now of what a women's can do
And I
is
agree with you.
make a OnlyFans and get a bunch of money, make stupid money. They actually make really good money on there if you pop off.
Yep.
And that's how you make your money. But I don't know. But I just don't like that. Just don't act like when people start treating you like a porn star, don't act like you're not a porn star. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think it's more like, I think it's exactly what I said. Remember, this is what you remember. Everything's on the internet. Exactly what we're saying right now is going to live on the internet.
Yeah.
Like they could be able to pull this up 20, 30, 50 years from now. It just is what it is. Now, you got to remember, if you have a child, that's going to be a tough time for kids in about 10 years. Like, that's going to be a tough time for them in middle school. Mark my fucking words, bro. That is going to be a very tough time. Like, you know how easy and savage it's going to be? Hey, yo, bro, your mom did OnlyFans. Like, who raised you? Like, stop. Like, it's going to be a savage time for them.
So, coming from that, this 12-year-old girl gets exposed by her mom on Snapchat.
Are you supposed to be on Snapchat?
No,
So why the fuck are you on Snapchat?
I don't know.
You don't know, right? How the fuck old are you?
12.
So why the fuck are you talking about being a freak and you don't even fucking wash your drawers? You don't even know how to wash your clothes. You don't know how to wipe your fucking ass. But you're talking about being a freak? You can't even brush your hair, right? No, you can't. No, you can't. Come on, tell them. Let's talk on Snapchat. This is what you want to do? Tell everybody.
That what?
Tell them.
I don't know.
You don't know. You're not supposed to be on fucking Snapchat, right?
Yes.
Let everybody fucking know that shit. And you're gonna fucking delete it. But you're gonna let that shit simmer for a whole fucking day so everybody on that shit can see it.
Okay, ma.
Post it.
Okay.
All right, Rob, why did you put that in here?
Because it's funny.
I don't know if it's funny, man.
Is it child
That's
abuse?
wild. I don't know if it's child abuse either, but it's wild. Yeah, bro. We grew up with social media. We were the testing dummies for that shit. But it was but I think we just, because we grew up with it, the perception wasn't being, oh, that, I don't know. We were crazy, but we weren't I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's
All
hard
right.
being, bro. It's got to be hard to be a parent, bro. It's got to be hard to be a parent these days.
No, she did the right thing.
She did. Yeah. Ultimately, you
It
gotta
could have
send.
been way worse. It could have been way worse. But she's
You gotta
12, bro.
send.
She's young as fuck.
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit, especially
I
because
blame
there's
Ice Spice.
okay, but you can't be doing that shit because obviously, bro, there's like weirdos on the fucking internet, bro.
Speaking
There's
of, I'm
fucking
glad you
weirdos.
said that. Some lady said everybody that puts their child on social media is just giving porn to
Pedophiles.
pedophiles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually had a aunt that said something similar to that. I was like, yo, like that's pretty true. Like if yeah, I mean, not trying to say in the way of I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what pedophiles look at, but I don't know. I'm not a big person of sharing pictures of your child on social media. Like not a shit ton of pictures. Hell no. No. I understand you take a family picture and post that, cool. But it always throws me off to see people when they have a child, it becomes their whole page all of a sudden. And I understand it's something that you made, that you're proud of, that you're actually, you know, creating still, because kids' brains need to be molded. But I'm just not a big fan of that shit personally.
All right. Moving on from that. This guy made a rap for John Morant.
Nigga out in Memphis moving senseless, I love you. Someone that my nephew and all my cousins look up to. You sell out every game at every stadium you come to, and you made it out of environments that most of us get stuck to. A lot of college coaches wish they never would have snubbed you, cause you bought on all the niggas that recruiters ranked above you. Drafted number 2, all the niggas ended up under you, and now you at the top, so it's certain shit that can come with you. But I get it, this life we live in is different. We flex in front of the cameras to show the ghetto we did it. Some of us like reflections to show the rest they can get it, but you glorify a life that you really ain't out here living. I mean, my nigga, you up 200 million and you about to risk it all to show niggas you bought a pistol. It's one thing if you do it once, we'll dismiss it. But you done done it twice in 2 months, nigga, you tripping. I blame the culture, we put you in this position. The music we make influences you young niggas' decisions. Some even rappers say they ain't role models, they bitching. And running from responsibilities that we was given. Feel like it's all on your shoulders. Only 23, but the world wants you to be older. A bunch of bad bitches. So my nigga out in Memphis.
He was spit.
Okay, something.
He was spit.
It was. That was fine. I think this is a very consistent episode. I can tell you that.
All right. You ever you like eating at Wendy's there?
I'm a vegetarian.
They
Mainly
got
I get
fries.
yeah, fries. That's the main thing I get from there. Oh, there's strawberry frosty. That shit's fire, especially for summertime.
Well, these are the niggas making your strawberry frosty in the back.
Okay.
Getting money, I'm minding my business. She shaking that, but how low she did. I bring the food when I come to your city.
Yeah, the ice cream machine is right there. Why you
Yeah, I was
say
ready to
that?
pay the kitty. You niggas broke, I don't think I can fit. Bookshop was parking lot pimping. Party don't start till I get in it.
You lit,
I
right?
don't- my only problem is that she had her stomach out. That's got to break a health code.
All right, hold on, give me a second there. There's one more
Is-
video.
Yeah. Are we at the hour yet?
Yeah, we've been past the hour.
Bro.
Hold on. There's one more video. I gotta find it real quick. Oh, this might be the actual music video.
No, we're not watching the whole music video.
We're not. Well, I'll watch that later. I'm just trying to find this.
Getting money, I'm minding my business. Yeah, but how low she did. I bring the food when I come to your city. Till I take over your city. Getting money, I'm minding my business.
We literally just talked about how bro, real quick, what's the last topic, bro? You tripping. You tripping.
Niggas put magnesium in themselves or some weird shit.
Why you want to say he's a nigga, bro? He's a 14-year-old kid. In 2014, a 14-year-old injected himself with mercury, not magnesium, at least 3 times in an attempt to convert his bones to metal after seeing the movie Wolverine. He also intentionally got bitten by spiders on multiple occasions because he wanted to be Spider-Man.
Lock him up. Lock him
Lock him
up.
up.
Lock
He's
him up.
14.
That nigga's
He's
crazy. Lock him
He's
up.
14. He's
Darren,
14.
you knew better. You knew good and damn well not to put no fucking mercury in your body at no fucking 14.
There was
Isn't it-
also not all these superhero movies when I was 14.
Bro, the X-Men were out.
Not to the level.
Yes,
of
yes,
what
they were.
people-
The first 3 movies came out at least.
When I was 14, no, they wasn't.
What year were you 14?
What year was I? 14? 2017? No. Wait,
Yeah, what the hell?
No. 2007, my fault.
X-Men 3 came out in 2006.
My fault. I just threw off. My math is just terrible. All right, so wait, that was the last one. That shit was fire too. I ain't gonna lie.
That movie
That
was
was dope.
dog shit.
It literally says it got 4 stars, 3.5.
Where do you see
That's
that
good. That's 6.6 rating right there in IMDb.
at? IMDb ratings don't matter. Look at Rotten Tomatoes. Look at TV Guide.
I think it's a good movie. I like the battle at the end where they all fighting and homie starts throwing arms at haymakers at Wolverine, but his arms grow back. That shit was fire.
Lock this kid the fuck up. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Bro, ultimately he was just trying to do something. Look at the homies tweeting above him. Says, I can't even blame him. I've been trying to awaken my powers too. Laughing face.
Send that nigga to jail too.
Stop. That's the homie. Stop.
No, that's like Jello fucking ball. That's what that looked like. Send that nigga to jail too.
In the podcast, Rod.
And on that note, thank you guys for listening and watching another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 119 of the Purple Pill Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.